All right. My name's Rebecca Baker, and I'm interviewing Nancy Richmond, my grandma, for the oral history interview. And today's September 4th, 2017. All right. So, how many children did you have?
I had 6 children.
All right. And did all or any of them go to college?
Uh, 4 of the 6 did,
And why was it important for you to send your kids to college?
because I believe in education and I think they all needed an extra jump start for life. And they were all good students and they knew pretty much what they wanted to get into as adults.
Did you attend college yourself?
Yes, I did.
And where'd you go?
I had 5 years and went 3 years for a nursing degree to be a registered nurse. And then following the 3 years, I went 2 more to Plattsburgh, which was a SUNY, and got my degree in school nurse teacher education. I have a bachelor's in that.
What does education mean to you?
Well, it teaches you how to be a good citizen. It gives you a chance to get a better job in life, get along with people.
How do you think your education impacted you as a mother, as a housewife?
Well, I was prepared for kids, and everybody got along quite well. I think because of having a big family, we learned how to share, so forth and so on. We were considerate of each other. By the time number 6 went to college, it was a great big empty house. And then my husband retired, and I retired, and then he died. So that was our first big problem.
What were your parents' views on education?
My parents grew up with very little education. I think my mom went to 8th grade, and I think my dad went the same. But as the years rolled on with my father, he was interested in many different topics. And as he got interested, he would take a correspondence course and learn all he could about it. I remember one was soil conservation, which bored me to tears, but he learned a lot about it. He was a beekeeper, and he was successful at that. He was a self-employed electrician, electrical contractor, and he kind of took his brother along with him and taught him. So they had a good business. I had one brother, and he had no interest at all in continuing my dad's work. He did work with him when he was in college, when he was home. My brother would go with him and earn money that way. But he had no interest in continuing in electrical work. And he also became a teacher. But my father was very, very interested in education. He was on the board of education in our town for years and years and years and years. And he was always in there pitching for all of us. And my brother and sister both attended college, and they both taught. My sister was a school nurse, and my brother taught. So education was very important. We were born knowing we were going to go to college, and that's back in the 30s when education was few and far between.
So, what was your role like as a mother?
Nursing was not my priority. My priority was being a mother and bringing the kids up and being there for them if my husband was working. He worked for the telephone company, and consequently, when there were storms, etc., he would work a lot extra. And I was available to be home with the kids, and that was very important at the time. Um, there was no such animal as a babysitter. It was him and I. Yes, yeah, we all went to high school, or we all went to college. All the kids that I graduated with, I think there were only 14 kids in my senior graduating class, and I believe we all went to college. And when my sister and I were born, and my brother, there was no question but what we were going to be going to college. My dad was great for education, and we did. We all went, and we were successful. it was expected, but it also we anticipated it. We were looking forward to it, trying to decide what we wanted to do. And my brother ended up being a teacher, high school English teacher, and my sister ended up being a school nurse, and I ended up with a school nurse education, but never did school nursing. Did geriatric and pediatric, and then I ended up working with developmentally disabled because I had a son who was in that category. So I really enjoyed my nursing through the years, and it was very helpful as a mother. I don't think so because of the type of work I went into. Certainly, there were always jobs for nurses way back then, and no, there were plenty of jobs, always.